So you guys have participated in my note brigade, right? My brainchild, and it's been amazing, and I want you to know the fruits of your labor. So those that weren't here last meeting, we had a beautiful note from one of the gals that Gloria had been sending a note to that had her visit down at Expressions in Warsaw. And it actually came here to the office, and we called her and said, "You got mail here." And so her husband stopped by and picked it up, and it was just a beautiful note. She's in her 80s, and was this her fourth battle with cancer? Yeah. And so she just couldn't say enough about the note. So today, we got back from Michigan City, and it came up that we had a note on our Facebook page. And so I got this message from this, her name is Carrie, and it said, "I received a card from Donna each week, it seems like for months now. It lights my day every time. This organization is such a blessing to women with cancer. I have a friend who's also suffering and having a hard time dealing. Thanks, Donna, for the encouragement."
Nice.
So I just want you guys to know that what you're doing is making a difference, and even though you may not hear from them, they love them. So when I had said that we were blessed with volunteers, I want to take you girls back there and show you what they did, because they did amazing. But when we had St. Joe students come in, and we had them work on some sort of a small project, and of course, you know, you get these kids and you think it'll take them 2 hours, it takes them 10 minutes. And so then I'm like, all right, what are we gonna do? So what we did was we prepared, and they sat here, there were 7 girls, and each of them took 2 women. And so they had 14, you know, they each did the notes, and then we put stickies on them, and then we were mailing them out every week. We had a whole stack of them. So we've really been able to affect a lot of women recently with our note brigade. So thank you very much. I just want you guys to know that they're really, and then Amy actually had one that she had been sending notes to, and it was announced on Facebook today that she had passed away. But I'm grateful that she was able to get those notes out to her, and that she felt the encouragement. So you guys are making a difference. I just want to say thank you.
Do you have more to pass out?
Well, not tonight.
Oh, not tonight, okay.
We weren't in the office today because I went to speak, and Pammy's here helping us, and I leave that responsibility to her because I would make it a mess.
Next
But
time.
I'll get some. Well, or you know, one of our Billy, our team members, said she'd like to see if there's some way that we could get a box with a code on it. Like remember those old milk boxes that you leave on the front porch? There was a way to get a box with a coded lock that if you texted me and said, or I could text you and say, "Hey, there's some here. Here's the code. Open it up, take one out, leave yours in there," right? And that way then you wouldn't necessarily have to be here for us. So that's a possibility too. What's that?
A bike lock on a.
Yeah, like a bike lock or something, yeah, exactly. So we're gonna try and work on that to see if you can, and I told you guys about Billy's son. He had, and she took 2 of them, so the last time, her son, I think, is 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And the gal that she makes her boys do it.
Oh,
And the gal that he'd been writing to, she put it up on Instagram and said, "I got another note from my bud Brody," and it's like 2 lines.
oh.
It wasn't anything, and so when I tagged Billy in it, then she was able then to send her a picture of her son, and so and she's like, "I'm still connected with her on Facebook and Instagram now just because of what her son has done." So anyway, you guys are making a difference, so thank you.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate you going along with my harebrained ideas.
Oh, they're all good.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you.